Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this big world of ours. Welcome to another installment of Sabbath Dinner Theater, Suster City. In this particular scene, we will see the Frenchman wandering the streets of Trenton after receiving the proclamation that the professor did back at the university. He's looking for Kaylee and Jack and Seth to, push them, nudge them back to the pack idea, and also to inform them that there is only one bishop in the city and all the other positions are vacant again. But he will not find neither Kaylee nor Jack nor Seth. He will find someone completely different. He will find one of the members of the motherfucking Prometheans, Owen. And so we begin.
Uh, Owen, for his part, had been driving around in Trenton for a little bit, trying to find this French guy and this Frenchman dude. He knows that he claimed or, you know, made a stake in Trenton. He just didn't have an idea where to exactly find him. So after driving around for a little while, he parks his car somewhere, thinks about taking his duffel bag with him. More often than not these days, he's opting to leave it in the car. As he starts to walk around, getting a feel for the neighborhood, he, uh, he spots the man that he remembers as the French. And he just
The,
starts walking up to him.
the Frenchman is standing in front of a shop looking through the windows. Actually, not looking at the products, but looking at the people inside. And he's humming an old tune until he turns around and sees Owen standing there right before him. Owen, good night.
Hey, hey man, good night. Like what you say.
It's weird to see you around here.
Oh, what's that?
I didn't think you were traveling alone. I only saw you with Viker and KK.
Oh, I suppose when you're in the motherfucking Prometheans, people generally don't give you too much of a hassle.
People is scared of the Prometheans.
I suppose so. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, weird people.
I've heard good news from Seth. Yeah, Seth gave me some good news, man.
What did he tell you? I haven't seen Seth for a couple of hours, or he looks at the watch. Nights, actually.
Well, I suppose you did tell me that you guys were going to start a new pack, which I think is a good idea.
Yes, we are trying, me, him, David, and a couple more of people we have met recently.
Nah, smart. We need more packs in the city, especially since the team mans have left. Uh, we need unification.
Yes, I agree on that. Oh, speaking about the unification, did you hear the proclamation?
As Owen just starts laughing. Yeah.
Did you find it funny?
Oh, I find it fucking hilarious. If you think she can say stuff like that.
Well, he is the Archbishop.
Yeah, but she has nothing to say about the doctors and the pack priests. It's not her
Ah,
jurisdiction.
I agree upon that. I agree upon that. She cannot take away a priest status as priest.
No, that's the thing. I mean, she can be all like, oh no, you're no longer the doctors of the Kane's bastards. Or you're no longer the priest of the 40k. She can exclaim that as much as she wants, and then people just turn around and go, eh, you're the priest, you're the doctors. Fuck this archbishop who thinks she can say whatever the fuck she wants.
I heard that the only Canaanite who conserved his title is actually a man by the name of Arthur Thane.
Aye, Arthur Thane. Bishop Arthur Thane. My doctors.
Interesting. And may I ask why he's the only gentleman who keeps his title?
In terms of bishop, because the rest have left.
So there is only one bishop in the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aye.
I have heard worst.
Aye, sir, you seem to have the right idea there. And, for the rest of the titles, I suppose him and Kim are a bit close. That's one explanation I could give.
It could be. It could be. I don't know the men, neither. I know the. I neither know the archbishop, so I don't have a place to make an opinion upon them.
Aye. But Christoph, Frenchman, my friend, we need more bishops in the city. Do you agree with me?
I agree.
Oh, although, he is my doctus and my bishop, I am a friend of, or not friend, I am in awe, so to speak, of Arthur Thane. I cannot help but see only one bishop being very lacking. Personally, if it was up to me, but I'm, just recently turned, we would need about 3 bishops in the city, at the very least. This is a minimum, in my opinion, because it gives balance. You cannot have 1 against 1 or 2 against 2. You always have a majority vote if there's a vote or something.
Yes, that's true.
So, I've been looking around the city. I've been scouting out people, so to speak. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I thought I was up for the job, I would put my name in a hat. But I'm a bit wet behind the ears,
Yeah, it happened. But don't worry about that. Normally, years in our particular sect don't mean shit. It's what you think and what you say and the drive you have. And of course, if you are a little bit sneaky, being sneaky helps.
Oh, I am not sneaky at all, sir. I'm very straightforward.
I remember how you were speaking at the Vite trial.
But that's just my personal opinion. If someone fails in a pack in a very high magnitude, it is sort of the entire pack's fault for someone failed. But I believe that Bitter won't falter again.
Very well, very
So
well.
I felt comfortable saying what I had to say.
So, you were telling me that you saw different Canaanites to fulfill the role of bishop?
As in, did I find someone who's good enough? Or more as in finding out who agrees with me?
Okay. Let's say I agree with you. I think there needs to be more bishops in the city. One is no, it will not do. You have been here more time than me. Uh, who do you think would be able to rise up to bishophood?
Personally, I believe there are two ways to become a bishop. Either by popular vote, so to speak, where a lot of people rise up and say, we think that this man or woman should lead us. The other one would be someone climbing up to the top and saying, I believe I should be the one leading you because I have the best of the city and us in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I suppose in terms of the potential candidates, I have to admit my list is pretty slim. Most people that I would have considered are either gone or of a particular clan that I think should, at the moment, take a backseat to politics.
And what clan would this be, dear Owen?
That will be Clan La Sombra in the Bruja anti-Tribu. If you have any knowledge about Archbishop Kim Merriweather or about Arthur Thane, you would recognize that they are both of that clan.
He only knows both of them by name at the moment.
Right.
Very well. I heard the professor speaking about a second bishop, someone by the name of Chunk.
Aye, Junk. He was a Pander bishop.
A
Uh,
panda.
yeah, Pander.
Interesting.
He challenged the Sombra Elder, I believe, for the bishophood. Fought him in a blazing inferno, if the stories are true. Won, and by right was the victor and could take up the mantle of bishop.
Yeah, well, very well. And what happened to him?
Oh, apparently he went nomad with
Uh,
with the rest of the Time Bandits.
okay, that's interesting. So, any idea of who could be our next bishop?
One of them, I would say, of all the people in the city who have a track record, Murdoch is probably one of the men that is high on the list.
Murdoch. And he's using his eidetic memory. The Crocodile Man.
Aye, the big croc.
He did amazingly well. He picked up the car last time, so I don't see why not.
He, as far as I can see and know, he has the strength to fight back if anyone is being a bit too abrasive, a bit of a dick, and he has the intellect to speak.
Hmm. Okay, very well.
At least that's one of the potential candidates. I have heard of another one, uh, Samir, whoever he is.
Samir. No, never heard of him.
Uh, Let's also call him the professor.
Ah, yes, yes, the old gentleman.
I apparently she thinks he is also a good candidate. Personally, I've never met him, so I can't say much about him. Uh,
Mhm.
I just know that although I like my packmates and they're a good pack and they fight hard, none of them is truly bishop material. Well, of course, Arthur Thane is bishop, but the rest is a bit too straightforward.
Yes, I have seen Brother Viker.
Aye, Uncle Vicar. He
Yes,
is
yes, yes.
he's a powerhouse. No wait, don't need to mental arts there.
He's a very interesting gentleman. I don't see him as a bishop, of course, not, but I see him as a fighter, a Templar, in the main lines, preaching and pummeling at the same time.
Aye, quite likely, quite likely. I myself am a bit of a talker, but like I said, I've only been around for 100 years or
And
so.
why not Bishop Owen? Just putting the idea out there, of course.
Uh, if people would see me a newly embraced as a bishop, I would not say no. One of the reasons, though, that I would be hesitant to lay claim to bishophood is because I'm currently part of the motherfucking Prometheans. We already have Bishop Thane, and we also have Bishop Louis of New York in the pack. And personally,
Ah,
I believe that you should not have all the bishops in one party, in one pack.
ah, understandable. So, excuse me if I'm noisy, but my family has always been noisy. What do you think about the message that this Pack 14 said the other night? To end Promethean tyranny?
The Prometheans are not tyrants.
Yeah, I think that people do not like the Prometheans. Is that so? If it's that so, why is it so?
I suppose that people might take offence to how our doctor's views on life and how he views how Cainite should act, what should happen in a Cainite society. He has a very particular view. He has a very warlike mentality. We need to all be strong and fight and become strong. And I suppose that could rub people the wrong way if you do not see the Sabbat as just an army.
Yeah, agree, agree. The Sabbath is part an army, yes, but part clergy. That's why we have priests.
Right? Priests and doctors and bishops, those that are in power, so to speak, and those that would lead particular packs in however they wish to go about things, how they wish to lead, survive.
Mm.
If I were to call anyone a tyrant or any group a tyrant in this current city, I might be biased being motherfucking Promethean. But I would sooner point my finger at the Archbishop, especially after this last proclamation.
Mhm.
It's a petty attempt, most likely, to try and control the city, trying to make sure that people do what she says, which is what you could say, right? But you cannot say anything about the packs individually. The packs individually are their own business. You can say something about the bishops being the archbishop.
Agreed.
We've created this structure to make sure that the archbishop cannot become a tyrant and do whatever he or she wants.
Mhm. Are you familiar with the Code of Milan?
From front to back, sir.
Ah, very good. And you see that he sparks up as you says that it's so rare to meet someone who actually listens to the code from time to time. But then you know that we serve the archbishop and the bishops as they directly serve us at the same time.
I was supposed to serve the regent, but it also says that if the regent doesn't do the job, we are entitled to elect a new one.
Agreed. And of course that the regent, the bishop, the archbishop, all should fight against tyranny.
Aye, aye, correct. I personally fight against tyranny.
My particular house has been fighting against the tyranny of that heretic offshoot branch of our cousin.
Well, as always, just looks at you and furrows his brow a bit. I do apologise to Sam for stuff, but I have no idea which house this would be.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. It's just rambling. I do it sometimes. I'm bitter still after party. Ah, when you watch an Elysium burn, it leaves such a warm, fuzzy feeling inside you.
I know what you mean. Happened to me not too long ago in Chicago.
Ah, and he will remember what Jacka said about Chicago, and someone is, trying to catch him. Chicago. I hear you burned the Elysium of Chicago.
I blew it up.
Oh, congratulations! How did it feel?
Liberating.
Yes, 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 yes. You have the drive, Owen. I like that.
I do my best. I do my best. What about yourself? If I remember correctly, Seth told me you were going to be the peg priest.
Yes, yes, I have received training from my sire at priesthood. I still need to tweak it a little bit, but yes, I will be the pack priest of our particular pack.
Mm. Hmm. So who else are currently going to be in the pack? You told me about yourself and David.
Yes, and of course Seth, and probably a couple more of people, but we are still going to see after a little game. that we are going to play with them if they want to be in there, or
Who's shown interest in?
a young lady and a young man.
Alright. That's awfully vague of you, Christoph.
Do you want names? Do you want names, right?
Well, of course I want names. What's the point of giving descriptions of people?
Very well, very well. Miss Kaylee. I have only met her twice, but I'm fond of her. She's young, very, very, very fucking young. But she has drive, she has power, she has will. She will do amazing things if correctly guided.
I suppose so. Yeah. The old man.
And guy by the name of Morrison. Oh, the last name of Morrison.
Aye. Them guy.
You know them.
Aye. Aye, I do. I do. I've been with him from the start.
Ah, uh,
Well, his
then
particular stuff.
why are not them then Prometheans?
I don't know. I thought they wanted to be Prometheans. Clearly they do not.
Interesting. Very well. They are recruitment target. You see, Suster is a big city. It's a marvelous city, if unified. At the moment, a city that is very dangerous for packless kites.
I, I imagine. No. Well, if they wish to join your pack, then they're free to do however they want.
They said they will think about it after a small game we are going to be playing.
I see.
Tell me that you like games, Owen.
Since I've been in the city, and I was still a ghoul back then, I participated in every game thus far. Do you know how many I've won?
How many you won, Owen?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it was all of them.
Still as a good?
Aye, I'm a badass motherfucker.
Congratulations. Well, then you have some rep behind your back. Winning a game and I'm sorry for the word, but it's true. Winning a game as property, it's an amazing deed.
I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
Sorry. I'm from the old country, from the old world. Still, there are a bit sternly with a ghoul and other things.
So, how does the game work? In general.
We test each other's strength as we test also each other's drive and ability to work together or against each other. It's basically go from point A to point B while tagging different locations before your pack mates or probable pack mates. It's kind of a brawl race, so to speak.
I suppose. Sounds interesting as well.
It is. It promotes camaraderie. It promotes the attempt of not killing each other.
Well, isn't that always the case?
A good Sabbath shouldn't kill another Sabbath.
No, not unless they do a heinous crime.
Everything should be resolved through monomancy. Even though I don't really like monomancy, but I think it's become every Sabbath we lose for other member of our grand sect. It's problematic. We grow weaker night by night. Yes, we have an amazing elite of canines. Of course we do. But the numbers. Uh, Maybe from time to time you don't win by your sheer power. You win by overwhelming your enemy.
I, I know what you mean. We need to first rebuild as well, since one pack left, one of the bigger, stronger packs in Sister. So we need more stronger packs and no need to start destroying people left and right.
Agreed. Agreed. So, oh, I know that you're a charming fellow, but I'm sure that did you not come to me just to talk about pleasantries.
Well, what do you suppose I wish to talk to you about and kind of stuff?
Maybe a favor, maybe a vote. I don't know.
I would suggest you vote for whoever you think is the right person for the job.
Very well. Very well. That's
If
that.
that is Murdoch, you vote for him. If that is the professor, vote for him. If that is me, if I throw my hat in, or my name in the hat,
Oh,
vote for
if
me.
you throw your name in the hat, I would probably vote either for Murdoch or for you.
That is good news. Well, too bad that I don't know of which clan or house, as you said, you're from. Otherwise, I might think you would be a good bishop.
No, 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 no. I don't have any kind of intention to become a bishop. No, 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 no. Not even a doctus. I'm happy as a pack priest. I haven't trained to be as a pack priest. And you see, people normally doesn't try to challenge monomancy against a pack priest.
Well, normally.
So I will be stay put in my place. I will give spiritual counsel to my brothers and sisters. I will play the games and I will be a happy good Sabbath and try to kill as many Camarilla as I can.
Aye. Smart man. Now that we have potential favourite, I would wish to ask of you, on the way, do you have anything for me that you wish to ask or know, have?
Hmm. Something else? No, I actually don't think so. I think you're an interesting gentleman and I hope to see you go make run things in the Sabbath.
Me? Never really seen myself as a leader. always been a follower. That might change.
Maybe it's time for a change of mindset.
Hmm. Fair point, Christoph. Fair point.
There is anything else in which I can help you?
Let's see, gets out his phone. Aye, your phone number.
My phone number. And he takes out a pen and writes on a little piece of paper and passes it to Owen.
He looks at it, puts it in his phone, then takes out a little later, throws it off.
There we go.
And he just rattles off his particular phone number to you.
Yes. And the Frenchman takes out his phone and takes note of Owen's number also.
Good. Now we can get in contact in a more conventional way, I suppose.
Yes. It's weird to track people around the streets of a city. Cell phones conversations are far better.
Aye. It's more direct.
Okay.
Well, Christoph, I would love to stay and chat, but I really do need to go.
Yes, same as me. I need to go and prepare things.
Do keep me in the loop on how you fix up this neighbourhood.
Yes. It will be quite interesting when I'm done with this. Well, I hate to chat and run, but I need to chat and run. Bonne nuit, Owen.
Hello.
He will turn around and he will keep singing to himself in French while he disappears on the streets.
And Owen looks at them sing in French. Drugs. And we'll just start walking towards his car, get into his car, his black Pontiac GTO, and drive off into the distance. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where he is going to do the sign off.
Thank you very much. Players for playing, watchers for watching. We will need to see what is the fate of Suster in the upcoming nights.